We are at the doctor's. We are having a medical emergency. Chelsea broke out in a rash all over. It's on her pretty little hands.
I wonder if it hurts.
No, it doesn't seem to bother her. That's the thing. You guys can see it's really red on her little tootsies. So the rule is at the pediatrician's office, if they have a rash, you have to wait outside, which is totally normal. I went in and I made sure. I said, she's got a rash. I don't think I should probably bring her inside. So we're waiting to see the doctor. She seems fine, just covered in a rash. So we were leaving the doctor's office. Oh my gosh, you guys. So we were going to the park with friends today. We went to leave the house and I noticed a little rash on Chelsea. Not bad, just a little one, and it was noticeable. Takes us about 10 minutes to get to the park. Took her out of the car and it had spread, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Well, it's very common for kids down here to get like a heat rash, but it wasn't terribly hot today. It was like a high at 80, so not bad. I thought, I don't think that's what it is. Well, sat at the park with friends and we all were keeping an eye on her. And some time went by and it just got really red. I said, okay, I think I'm gonna call the doctor. And they're like, bring her in right away, we want to see her. Well, the doctor checked her out. And when we got there, I was like, I don't think I should probably bring her in, you know, just in case. And they're like, no, don't bring her in. Well, they ended up having me bring her in anyway. Oh, okay. So the doctor checked her out and he's like, it's what we call a viral rash. So like when kids get a virus and get sick, sometimes your body gets a fever or, you know, your body reacts in different ways. And he's like, we call this a, I want to make this light. They call this a viral rash. So that's all it is. He said, don't treat her, don't give her anything, she'll be fine, and it'll be gone in 24 to 48 hours. But I'm glad that I brought her in because sometimes with these things you just never know. So yeah, we're finally headed home now. It's been a while. We're tired and hungry. So I'm glad to find out, and she's gonna be just fine. Don't you stop now. Keep going. Partying at the party store. She wants to play with the blinds and we don't want her to because we don't want her to get hurt or get in the habit of playing with Chelsea's watching our video from yesterday. Easy dada. Yeah. Not a toy. Oh my goodness. The blinds are closing. So somebody's in a good mood and playing. Yeah. She seems totally fine other than the rash. But yeah, still a little, that was a little nerve-wracking. Right? Yeah. So we got to play at the park earlier with friends. I told you guys that before. And then Alex, when we got home, is like, I want to see if my friend from down the street can come over and play. So they've been in her room playing. So she spent the day at the park, and then now she's playing with her friend from down the street. She's had a big day. She's going to be tired. But I just sat down and kind of quick looked at the comments on yesterday's video and the day before even. And a lot of you guys wished Chelsea a happy birthday, and we really appreciate it. It's just so amazing that, like, you guys have seen bits and pieces of our lives and her life over the last year. You guys have seen her every day and seen her grow, and it's like you're part of the family, and I just think that's so cool. And you know, all the excitement of the pregnancy and then the day she was born. And what I did is the other night I went back and I watched the video from the day she was born and like the day I was in the hospital and all that, and then like the day after she was born, like those first couple days, just kind of like, you know, to reminisce and things. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cool that we have all these memories on video. It's so cool that we have, you know, all the comments from you guys saved and everything. It's just, it's so amazing to have this huge community that, like I said, you guys are like family to us. And you're silly, just like laying down, kicking her feet. And it just really means a lot to us. And it means so much, you know, that you guys take the time and watch our family and you comment and you're like our friends or our family and you take the time for us. It really means a lot. Hi. Say thank you, everybody, for saying happy birthday. Yeah. But like we said yesterday, the fun will be this weekend when we get to have her little party. So we're looking forward to that. Right? Yeah, I know. So thank you for the birthday wishes. We appreciate it. Really? Yeah. Oh my goodness. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for being here, a part of our lives for the past year. Well, the past however long we've been vlogging, 4 years now. But for Chelsea's first year. Yes.
Can I vlog any of this?
Yeah, I don't think you'll notice how it is.
Somebody's busy at work.
Oh gosh, and I feel like I'm not getting ahead. So, hours ago, basically, I planned to get started. It's almost...
Wow, it's 10:30.
It's 10:30 and I haven't got much accomplished yet. And the dog's wanting to play.
Yeah. I worked all day, shot several Lego videos, and I'm still, to this point, doing work too. I'm editing. I've got a couple of Holly's videos to edit, Alex's Minecraft video to edit, several of my Lego videos to edit, and today's daily vlog to edit. So I've just been on the go non-stop today too.
Today's been pretty crazy and I'm exhausted. I'm like so ready for bed, but I haven't, like I said, I've hardly gotten started with what I need to do tonight because I'm still getting ready for Chelsea's birthday party. And by the time I wrap up everything I'm done with Chelsea's birthday party, like all the plans I have, it'll be time to start planning Alex's.
Oh, Alex's will be a lot easier though.
I think so. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know, maybe not.
I literally got to spend like 10 minutes with Chelsea today, like when Holly was eating dinner and I watched her. Like I was working, they were gone because they went to the park and had to go to the doctor's office and everything. When they got home, I watched Chelsea for like 10 minutes while Holly ate, and then I went back in the office to do more work. And by the time I was done in the office and came out here, Chelsea had to go to bed. So like I didn't hardly even get to see her today.
I know, I felt bad.
10 minutes, although
you're like, she's
those 10 minutes, I was chasing her up and down the hallway because she was gone.
In the 10 minutes it took me to eat and you to watch her, you're like, are you done yet?
Well, because I had to get back to work. I had a lot to do today.
You're like, is my work done? My work here done? I'm like, yeah, you're free to go.
Yeah, and in those 10 minutes, she managed to get in the dog food. I wanted to sweep the floor real fast because she was crawling on the kitchen floor and there's some Eddie here and other stuff. So I went to sweep it and just went and swept it out the door, and she had gotten over here in his dog food.
And I had to run and catch her before she dumped his bowl everywhere. See? You know.
She's quick. She is quick. Because I came in here and then I went down the hallway, and she follows you when you do the sweeping thing. So she followed me all the way down, and she's like, boom, gone.
And I told Michael, imagine, like I took her to the park, and they don't have a baby swing or anything like that there, so there wasn't anything for her to do except for sit on the blanket and play with her toys, and she wants to get in the dirt. She's like, you really think I'm going to sit on this blanket and not try to get in the dirt? Great. So you know what my day consists of now, chasing after her. This mama is not giving up. I was in a groove. I have like a whole list of things that I have to do. And I was in a groove, moving along, getting stuff done that I needed to get done. And I was in the middle of a project and I ran out of my glue dots. And I'm like, no, I'm out of glue dots. So I think what I'm going to do, I almost like 11 o'clock at night, almost drove over to my mom's to get glue dots because she's just right around the corner. But I was like, no, I'll move on to the next project. Well, the next project required tape. The tape was in the bedroom where the baby's sleeping. I was like, I can't go in there. I'll wake her up and then I'll start my whole process over again of having to get the baby back to sleep, and just it's not worth it. Then I'm like, okay, I'll skip over that project. So it's 2 projects I can't do. So I move on to the third project, and I needed a Sharpie. And I'm like, I can't find a Sharpie. So I'm like, I look in all the drawers, can't find one. And I'm like, what am I gonna do? I'm just like, I'm ready to give up. But I ended up finding a Sharpie. So I go to do the project that I needed the Sharpie for. The baby starts crying. And I'm like, oh my gosh, no, I just put her back to sleep an hour ago. But I think she might have went back to sleep. I haven't heard her now. Have you? What?
Is somebody ill-prepared?
Somebody is not very organized. I am not an organized person, and I drive myself bonkers. I get mad at myself because I'm like, why can't I just be organized? Problem is my desk and a lot of the things that I need are kept in our bedroom.
Nowhere else to put it.
Nowhere else to put it.
I mean, literally, there is not anywhere else to put that desk.
Well, what I started doing is like my craft stuff and things that I might need, I've been putting in one of those little dressers that's like a plastic tote, I guess, like a Rubbermaid little dresser that we have out in the garage, which is already popping at the seams full, the little dresser thing. But like little by little, I'm like, okay, I'll need this and that, and I'll put it in there. Well, okay, my glue dots were wrapped up, so it looked like there was a lot more than there was, but when you got down to the bottom, it was wrapped around a piece of cardboard. It wasn't a full thing of glue dots. Very deceiving. So I had no idea I was almost out of glue dots. Sharpie I ended up finding, so that's okay. And then tape, I had a roll of tape that I kept out in the garage as well in my craft bin, and I can't find it. So I have no clue where it went. So technically I was kind of prepared, but things just all went south really quick. So yeah, I'm very disorganized. Michael is very organized, yet I've been asking him for years and years to help me get organized, and he doesn't help.
That's something you can teach. You just have to know.
Organize me.
I have this project to do. I need to gather all my stuff. Make sure there's enough.
Oh, because I have so much time to do that.
It's not a matter of time.
Yes, it is. I have no time.
You don't prepare. Now look where you are.
Yeah, I know.
You can't complain about that.
Well, I
make
mean,
sure I know everything I need before doing something.
I was literally gone all day, and then by the time I got home, I didn't have time to prepare. I never do. And it's like with having to film at night because Chelsea is sleeping at night, then it's like, oh man, like you realize all the stuff that you didn't prepare. What?
I'm still working too. 11:30 and I'm still editing videos. Well,
yeah, I was just getting ready to go shoot the one video that I needed the Sharpie for since I found the Sharpie. And then she started to cry, but she must have went back to sleep because I haven't heard her in a while. So I guess I better go back to work.